Hey, keep it going there for Eric opening things up. Give him a hand, Eric. Wheeloo. So how you doing? Some are good, others looking at me like, oh great, Manson's alive again. That's good. It is both Cheech and Chong. Nice to see him. I met a friend of mine the other day, I hadn't seen in a while. He comes up to me and goes, Jesus Christ, Vince, you look like Jesus Christ, Vince. He let himself go. Good to be here. I had a great day today, an exciting day. I had to go downtown. Ooh, take it easy, Vince. And I stopped off at my mom's house at Arlington Heights on the way there to, are you from Arlington Heights? Wow, it's like fucking 7 minutes from here. What are the odds of that? That's, how did he heard of that before? So anyway, I've stopped off at my mom's house, and, if you don't know where Arlington Heights is from downtown, it's roughly 25 miles, 35 minutes, and 377 Urlacher billboards from there. So I'm leaving my mom's house. She goes, could you do me a big favor? I found a disposable camera and some film. Could you go get it developed for me? I'm like, yeah, it's no problem, because I know there's a photomat in the Zare parking lot. And I'm on my way to Venture for some blank cassette tapes. Look at everybody under 30. What the fuck is this guy talking about? So I'm at the toll plaza by the airport, and it says travel time to downtown 35 minutes. Not bad, right? I drive for 15 minutes. I get to the next sign, time to downtown 40 minutes. Shit, I'm going the right way, aren't I? I'll drive another 20 minutes, time to downtown 50 minutes. Like, oh my God, if I get any closer, I'm never going to get there. I was closer when I was farther away. See, I do that joke to find the stoners. That freaks them out. Oh, dude, he's right. The guy was closer when the guy was farther away. Yeah, then about 2 o'clock in the morning when 7-Eleven, there's a guy totally wasted. He's getting Swedish fish and beef jerky. Like, hey, a little stoner surf and turf. I like me when you get stuck in traffic to turn on the traffic report, like somehow that's going to save you. Boy, traffic sucks, but I'm going to find out what's going on. Traffic sucks. That's what's going on. Heard something funny on the traffic report. They had for news radio, they had a public service announcement for gang members to please turn in those handguns. The hell, has that ever worked anywhere? There's a lot of gang members listening to news radio. Yo, G-Dog, put on traffic on the 8s. I got a drive-by coming up. I want to get a good route. But out the other day, not all cops have a good sense of humor. Boy, you find this shit out when you get pulled over. Like, what's going on? It's like, well, you're weaving a little bit there. I'm like, hey, you tried texting, rolling a joint, not spilling a drink, all right? He goes, let me see your license. So I grab my wallet. He goes, could you take it out for me? And I went, that's what she said. So I'm in a squad car. And all of these guys on the side of the road with those signs, cash for gold, $10 off oil change. My favorite is tax time, the people with the foam Statue of Liberty hats. Who the hell is that supposed to attract? Who's driving on the road going, oh, this is great. I just happen to have all my tax records in the back of my car. I found out the older I'm getting, though, I'm so easily aggravated by traffic and everything, which makes me glad people put their names on their license plates. Doesn't it make swearing at them so much more personal? Huh? What the hell are you doing, Karen 19? Anybody here got their name on their plates? Hell, anybody here named Karen? That's a good time to have that name in it, huh? My friend Karen was complaining. I'm like, hey, how do you think your husband Dick has felt his whole life? But here's some of the major ones that drive me nuts. Like in the suburbs, I don't understand what the hell is the debate about the left-hand turn. The car ahead of you turns, then you turn immediately, not eventually. I hate when I'm the fifth car and the first car turns, then 10 seconds later the next car turns. Hey, there should never be more than 3 inches in between you and the car ahead of you in a left-hand turn lane. Right? You should be on that guy's ass like the final lap of the Indianapolis 500. When I get in a turn lane, I put on a surgical glove because that's how far up your ass I'm going to be. And if you're the first car, put the damn phone down. It's a very important spot, all right? When you get that arrow, take off, will you, for the love of God? And if you're the second person, if that guy doesn't take off, what's your job to do? That's right, honk. Somebody said beep. No, a beep is like, oh, excuse me. No, honk is like, let's go fucking get on! And if I'm way back and nobody's doing their job and I honk, don't turn around and look at me like, what are you honking at me for? I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do about this. I'm not honking at you. I'm honking through you. Here's some that's, if you're in a mall, this is like here, if you're in a mall parking lot like this with a lot of different sections, people will take a picture of what section they're in. In case they forget, they look at their phone, they remember they park. If you do that, that's fine, right? But I saw a guy doing this the other day. Here's the problem. This guy was in lot section 1A. How much of a freaking moron are you? If you can't remember the first number and the first letter, you better take a picture of your car while you're at it, too. And make sure you get the license plates in case there's another PT Cruiser in the lot with flames on the side. And if you Bluetooth your cell phone to your car stereo, that's fine, all right? But play it at a volume level that only you could hear, right? The other day, I'm at like 4 cars away at a red light. I'm listening to this idiotic conversation. Yeah, you got to pick up Linda from soccer. Nah, she's having her period. Nah, Grandma can't get her. She ate a bunch of cheese. Now she can't shit. I guess that Gouda really binds her up. I think what we need to do, you need to turn your phone down is what you need to do. Well, this happened to me on the way in. This aggravates me. When you're driving and somebody pulls out too far, then you got to swerve not to hit them. Yeah, that's when I wish I had a snowplow, right? No, I don't want to hurt anybody. Just sort of take the tip off, you know what I mean? Kind of a vehicular circumcision, you know what I'm saying? A highway bris, if you will. Right? Then I can make my license plate same oil. I knew that would go fucking nowhere in Schaumburg. Oh, the final one, too. If I give you a ride, for the love of God, eat before you get into my car. I can't stand when somebody comes, they get in my car with, like, you know, I got a bowl of soup, a plate of spaghetti, spilling shit all over the place. I had a guy get in my car one time with a cup of coffee. Not a travel mug like a human being. A cup like a psychopath, right? So I hit a bump. He's like, whoa, dude, be cool. This is hot coffee. Yes, because I'm the asshole in this situation. It's a little bit of rain today. You think the hot, humid shit's over for the summertime, or you think there's still more? Yeah, I don't like that hot, humid shit. One day I was complaining about the humidity. I don't know where this woman comes up and goes, would you rather have 6 feet of snow? I'm like, oh, shit, there's a lot of weather in between there, ma'am. I'll be honest with you. Or don't you love those extreme people? Everything with them's extreme. You're like, this popcorn's kind of salty. Would you rather be raped in prison? How the hell's that even an option? Jeez, we're at a movie theater. I like the way they give the weather report in the summer. In the summer, today it'll be in the 90s. With the humidity, it'll feel like 100, because that makes sense, right? Last winter, I'm watching the Weather Channel, because I got that kind of time, and they said it was 2 degrees, but it felt like 1. Does that even make a difference at that point? What are people out there, man, this is cold. What is it? 2. Bullshit, man, this feels like 1. And when they give the temperature in Chicago, they have to give it at 137 different locations. 35 at the lakefront, 35 at O'Hare, 35 in Midway, 35 in Gary, 36 in Joliet. Holy shit, pack up the car. We're going to Joliet. Get the beach chairs, get the beach chairs. Oh, I was talking to my son right before the show, and by talking, I mean texting. I was scanning a bunch of pictures from when he graduated high school, putting them on. Anybody here with high school kids? Anybody here with a high school kid? I don't mean here with high school kids. It's not To Catch a Predator or anything like that. It's just, you're like, sure, I'm not going to fall for that shit again. No, who's here with high school kids? All right, back there. Hi, you guys drinking? Yeah, because they are too. It's funny, all last summer, that when my son was in high school, all that summer he slept till noon, got up and made ramen noodles. Like, wait a minute, he's in high school, but he's eating and sleeping at a college level. The one time I called the cell phone, he doesn't answer. 2 seconds later, I get a text. Sorry, cancel the phone right now. I'm driving in the car. Thank God he made a safe decision on that one, huh? I also scanned some pictures from his DARE graduation. Anybody ever been to one of those, DARE graduation? Yeah, did you get high before it like I did? No, I didn't, but about 3 hours into it, I wish I had. I'm like, holy shit, this is pushing me into drugs. I'll be honest with you. It's so funny. After the whole thing, he goes, can I ask you a question? I go, what? He goes, well, what are drugs? I go, drugs are like if you're sick, what me or mom would give you to make it better. Those would be drugs. He goes, so there's good drugs and bad drugs. I go, very good. He goes, what's the difference? Yeah. I grew up in the 60s and 70s, so I don't know if I'm the guy to be asking that to, huh? For me, good drugs was when they took the seeds and stems out of the bag before they weighed it. Yeah, see? The older people know what I'm talking about. You kids today with your fucking dispensaries, you don't know what that shit's like. Going to a little dispensary, everybody smiling. I had to go to back alley, hope I didn't get stabbed, right? Then I get my weed, I gotta clean it on a Led Zeppelin album to get all the shit out of it. Yeah, now you go, you get a little box and a little orange bag. Thank you for coming to Sunnyside. Let's see. Oh, anybody go out to eat before the show tonight? That's what I forgot to ask. Anybody? No? Everybody's like, what economy are you in, you bastard? I'm here. I ate at McDonald's there because I got that kind of money. And I guess like the old Super Bowl commercial, the girl behind the counter said all my food would be free if I called my family and told them that I loved them. I said, yeah, I'll just spend the $12. I don't want to talk. The other day, a friend of mine wanted to go out to eat. He goes, where do you want to go? I go, let's go where I'm working. There's On the Border. He goes, ooh, On the Border. Is that a Mexican restaurant? No, it's a Canadian restaurant. They got a back bacon and maple syrup that'll kick your ass. I was at an Italian restaurant and something happened. I pass along a little hint, little tip. If you're at an Italian restaurant and there's something there on the menu you'd like to order, but you're not quite sure how to pronounce it, do yourself a huge favor. Point to it. Trust me, nothing makes you look more like a bonehead than to go, yes, I believe I'll have the pasta fagioli. Is that fresh fagioli? But for her, she'll have the chicken parmigiana. I believe that comes with the marijuana sauce. And we're going to start off with the antipasta. Doing a little shopping, too. I was at the Abercrombie and Fitch. Well, not for, look at people. They got an old fat ass section there now. I had to get a gift card for my niece, right? And as soon as I walk in, the kid looks at me and goes, good afternoon. We have a special today on skin-tight jackets. I'm like, holy shit, can you see me? Let me tell you something. My skin isn't even skin-tight, all right? Plus, I got a closet full of skin-tight jackets at home. They're called large. So I get the thing. The girl behind the counter had the pierced tongue with the giant ball. I don't give a shit. Look what I look like. I don't care what you do, right? But we got done with the transaction. She looks up at me and goes, I'm sorry, what? So I did what I normally do when I can't understand somebody twice. I went, like, you got that shit right, boy, I'll tell ya. Ain't that something? She goes, no, you go half a go. I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Can you write it down? Like, oh my God, a couple of the guys. I thought, I go, oh, you need my zip code. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. Well, no. She had 1,000 tattoos. Again, I don't care. Oh, anybody here with tattoos? Any tattoo people? Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I can see him right there. Wow, you got some really nice ones. What's your favorite one? I was talking to her, so I couldn't give a shit about you. No, that's okay. Oh, what's your favorite one of hers? Oh, now he's not fucking talking to me. Okay, what is that? A diamond? Oh, okay, cool. So he's like, yeah, that's as fucking close as you're gonna get. So there was a girl up front last night. She had 69 tattooed on her neck. Come on, it's stupid. Nobody's ever gonna see it up there. People explaining that to the people next to them. That's good. Then I was in Walmart. Do you hate Walmart? A lot of people hate Walmart. I'll tell you what I love about Walmart. If you ever don't feel good about yourself, go into a Walmart. You're going to leave there feeling a hell of a lot better about yourself. There I'm like, thank God I'm not like that guy. I'm sorry, girl. Is that coming towards me or going? Now it's waving to me. Look at that. Shit, that's a mirror. Wait a minute. Last I was at Walmart, there's a woman there filling up her shopping cart with all these NASCAR products. She's getting the cars, the hats, the drivers, the T-shirts. I guess I was staring at her because she looks up. She goes, oh, I'm getting a lot of NASCAR stuff. My boys love NASCAR. I'm spending a lot of money on it now. I'm like, yeah, but think of all the money you're going to save on college. Yeah. Good, you guys laugh. Last night they were pissed off, NASCAR. As a matter of fact, after the show, this one guy goes out in the parking lot and starts chasing me around and around and around and around. So I just turned right. He didn't know what to do. So Saturday night, this is my big exciting life. Here's what I do. We have 2 shows on Saturday. I go out and I do my grocery shopping after that. Anybody do the late night grocery shop? That's the best time to go, right? There's hardly anybody there. You could shoplift like crazy. Nothing for me this morning, Billy. See you tomorrow with a trench coat. But people have some weird-ass combinations at 2 a.m., don't they? I saw a woman one time ahead of me, 2 items, she's getting tampons and whipped cream. I can't let that go, right? Like, hey, it looks like you're covered either way, huh? Yeah, laugh now. Where were you people when I needed you? There is a dead silence at the Piggly Wiggly that night. And I saw something I couldn't believe. At the Osco liquor department, they have Osco brand whiskey. You see somebody holding a bottle of Osco whiskey. This ain't a cheap alternative. It's a cry for help. Imagine how holiday somebody brings a bottle of Osco whiskey to their house. Crappy holidays. And says you don't want to be there. I was thinking about this the other day. Who invented the gift bag? Who was the first person to go, hey, I bought you a present, but you're not really worth the bullshit of wrapping it, so I stuck it in a bag. You done? Give me the bag back. And grocery stores in general do something that aggravate me. I go to find out what something costs. They don't give you the price of one. What do they tell you? There's 7 for $11.83. My son's like, is that a good deal? I'm like, I don't know. What am I, Rain Man? I can't figure out the math on that. Give me the price of one. Give me the price. Don't give me a math problem. Vince, how much a potatoes? Well, it says here that if a train leaves Idaho doing 200 miles an hour. Been getting a lot of organic stuff. I found out early in the spring was the most. I've lost weight since then. But early in the spring, I found out it was the most I've ever weighed in my life. And this was a wake-up call. It's where I found out. I found out at the zoo. Yeah, at Brookfield Zoo in the Pakenham House, there's a big scale that says, get on the scale, see how you compare to the baby animals. Do not get on that scale. I got on, I weighed 5 pounds less than a baby elephant. Saw my son needed here, Dad, you want some peanuts? You look hungry. I gained weight. You know why I gained weight? Look at the way I dress. Nothing's tucked in, everything's over. Is that the first step to give it into being a fat ass, right? The next step is these sweatpants and flip-flops. Don't you love those fat bastards in February? Haven't seen my wiener all winter. But I got dressed by myself. I can't stand flip-flops. There's about a third of women with feet nice enough for flip-flops. 0% of men, guys, cover that shit up, right? I don't want to see your hairy, toe-knuckle, yellow nail, hammer-toed, toe jam, bunion, corn festival. Overweight guys with big, fat, freaking Fred Flintstone feet. Cover it up. And flip-flops are so damn loud. If you're a big person walking down the street, the flip-flops are telling the world what you are. You walk down the street, and all people can hear is fat fuck, fat fuck, fat fuck, fat fuck, fat fuck. Tried every diet in the world. I tried the Subway diet. That's a crock of shit. Yeah, I was dedicated. I ate there 5-6 times a day. I did not lose 1 pound. Lean cuisine meals. Ever tried those before? Yeah, put 2 or 3 of those together, and you got a nice little snack while you're waiting for the pizza to get there. Anybody else like me with those microwave meals? I'll put it in the microwave. 2 seconds later, I'm digging through the garbage for the box going, how long am I supposed to cook this damn thing for? Because I like the ones you throw in there for 5 minutes, you take them out, you shove them down your face. You get the ones with the complicated directions. Cook on full power, then rotate 1/4 turn. Put a slit over dessert. Take the peas out and dance around the room 3 times. Flip the chicken over, stir the macaroni and cheese. Flip it back over, stir the macaroni and cheese again. Take 1/18 of the plastic off, put 3/37 of the plastic back on. Then my favorite then, cook on 50% power for 2 minutes. Yeah, my ass. I'm cooking on full power for 1 minute. Then there's a Special K diet. Anybody ever try that? It's, you replace a couple of meals with Special K cereal. So I tried a Special K cereal, put skim milk in to do it right. I took a bite. I'm like, we got to shovel some sugar onto this shit. So, well, I guess that would defeat the purpose. But I got some strawberries. So I'll cut up a couple strawberries. I put that in there. And I'm like, that looks good. But you know what would be great? 2 scoops of ice cream. So I threw that on there. Hot fudge, whipped cream, nuts. I got to tell you, those Special K people know what the hell they're talking about. All right, let's get this out of the way. You're probably looking at me going, geez, Vince, you're kind of funny. You know, it's just too damn bad you don't have a CD out, and that's where you fuckers are wrong. That's right. I have a CD out. It's I don't even know if I did anything off it tonight. It's a 45, 50-minute headlining performance. After the show, as always, I will block. The only exit out of here is selling these. They're $10 each. I sign every one of them. That way, one day when I stab somebody famous, you got a nice little collector's item. So if you want one, see me after the show. If you don't want to, I don't give a shit if you don't want one. You don't have to avoid eye contact with me. I'm not a freaking homeless guy, all right? People walk by, shit, don't look at them. Don't look at them! Anyway, talk about scales earlier. Scales that you weigh yourself at home. Do you keep them in the bathroom? Don't you think it make more sense to keep it in the kitchen, right in front of the refrigerator? You get on like, oh, shit, I'll be back in 3 weeks. Well, I keep mine in the bathroom, and one time I weighed myself, and a couple minutes later I had to go to the bathroom. And don't tell me I'm the only person that's had this idea. Because after I went to the bathroom, when I walked past the scale, I'm like, I should weigh myself again. See what kind of a deuce I dropped. But when I got on the scale, I weighed more. What did I shit helium? This is impossible. Then the other night after a show, this woman comes up, she goes, "You're too hard on yourself." I go, "What?" She goes, "Well, you're not really that fat." I go, "Well, thank you, but I mean a little more if you didn't say really the way you did." She goes, "Well, I got to ask you something." I go, "What?" She goes, "Your hair." I go, "Yeah, I know." She goes, "No, is that real?" I go, "What the hell are you talking about?" She goes, "Is that a wig?" "Yeah, like I'm going to buy a wig with a big fucking hole in the back of the thing." All right, enjoy the rest of the show. We'll see you again. Good night.
Vince Maranto,